Yo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we gonna talk about this game. Fuck it. We gonna talk about this game, so fuck it though. Kick, man. Let's get it. Man, we gotta talk about Anthony Joshua. We gonna talk about this game. That's how Lil Wayne would do it. We gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about it. We gonna shoot a woman. We gonna get a read about it. That's how Lil Wayne would do it. We gonna talk about it. Yeah, yeah. We gonna talk about. I wanna talk about Anthony Joshua and why he lost to Andy Ruiz. Gang, 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 gang. Maintain, gang, gang. Man, Regis just got a AB something crucial. Crucial conflict. Perfect. Hey, we gonna talk about it. Oh my God. Why does Anthony Joshua do interviews to this day? To this day. Why? Why is Joshua even doing interviews at this point? Because he seems to be digging himself deeper and deeper. I goes deeper and deeper. Help you reach the climax. Everything's intact. Help you reach the climax. It's like a bat to your bat window. Listen. All right. Let's jump into it. Anthony Joshua, you guys seen the title. He's basically blaming Deontay Wilder. Bro, new media, this is literally the best year for my channel. This is literally all the years was good, but new media is just, it's so evident. The stuff we say is becoming that gospel. Listen, this is what what Joshua's team is saying, I can't fuck with it. I can't believe it. Who do you believe in? Like, I can't believe it. The reason I can't believe it, there's no consistency. I can't rock with that. I can't rock with believe you when you keep changing every single time you interview. Sometimes even in the same interview. New things about to pop on this channel. Arthur, you already know, man. Let's talk. Hey, I'm going to be in LA next week, too. I don't know what part you in, but I'm going to be out there. You know, there's an event. I got to travel. Have gun rule travel. Listen. All right. Joshua, he's not, okay, let me break this down. Let me break it down because, we're going to just jump into it. I don't need no hook for this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be okay. Shout out to Arthur. Man, we about to make something that we're going to expand the brand. Expand the brand. I'm like Peter Pan. They ain't flyer than me. I don't know if I'll ever land. That's Neverland. Let's get it. Oh, my God. I said we going to expand the brand. I'm fly like Peter Pan. I'll never land. Get it? Never land. I don't know if I'll ever land. I'll never land. Man, stop playing with me. Bars. Let's get it. All right, let's talk about it. From New York to LA, we gonna win. You already know that. New media, we gonna win too. So Joshua, his team just says too many diverse things. I can't even follow it in all seriousness. Like it don't sound believable. Like, for example, I'll give you guys some examples. He did an interview with Sky Sports that, randomly he hasn't really been doing interviews that I've seen. See, and notice back in the day, remember Joshua used to do interviews with IFL. Shout out to Fairfield, California 707. Say it backwards. Please believe it. The Bay is up in here. Joshua used to do interviews with IFL and stuff like that. Now he like, I don't know, maybe he on some like Madonna hype where he's too big or something. But he's not doing them like IFL. I'm not talking about like at a media day, fight week or something. I'm talking about when you woke up to meet so and so at a studio or meet so and so on at the coffee shop to do an interview, or they came to your house or something like that. Notice he ain't doing that. But anyway, he went and did a Sky Sports interview out of the blue, and he dropped it. And just listen to what he's saying. He said the fight got to be Joshua Ruiz got to be on neutral ground. Then he starts petitioning for the fight in the UK in Cardiff Principality Stadium. How the fuck is that neutral ground? Clearly, that would give you the advantage. And if you don't believe me, he goes on in this interview to tell you how it's an advantage, because he's like, oh, yeah, I made a mistake in the Olympics. I tried to tune out the crowd, and it was a bad decision. It's mad, because, I was fighting a battle I couldn't win. I tried to tune out the crowd, so now I embrace it. And 90,000 people screaming your name and won't wompty, right? So how is UK a neutral territory when you're bragging about how you won in the UK because you came to America, and you can't control the 90,000 fans screaming your name who all want to see you victorious and win your belts back, and the energy is electric. So then clearly that's not a neutral territory. So Joshua says too many of these things that are totally opposite. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it hard to believe, right? For example, the title of this video. But wait, there's more. I told you, I break this shit down to a science. I listen, my memory's on point. We gonna get this. We gonna break it. We gonna break it down. Everything about Joshua's career in recent memory had been like this. Oh, Deontay Wilder, he says, it's $100 million fight. Give me 50 mil. I'll fight the fight for 50 mil. Tell his team tomorrow. I'll sign the contract. And then Wilder's like, oh my God, I got with my people, and they said to get with your people. I sent you an email, and the money's all there. 50 mil like you asked. And then he was like, oh yeah, I'm not devil in the detail. I'm not going to sell my soul for the devil. Why do I sell my soul for a devil? Deviled eggs and deviled ham. What are you talking about? You said 50 mil, you would fight Wilder, tell his team to get it situated. They got it situated, and then you start talking all some other shit. Oh yeah, my mom, she made deviled eggs and deviled ham. Devil wears Prada. The devil, like, what you talking about? The devil, man? You motherfuckers are satanic. Joshua always stay talking about the devil and shit, bro. Angels and devils. Like, you remember that Tom Hanks movie? Angels and demons or whatever the fuck this shit. It was part of the Da Vinci Code. This motherfucker keep talking about the devil. Man, fuck the devil. What you talking about? The motherfucking Illuminati and shit, bro. Devil, yeah, devil wears Prada. Why should I devil in the details? It's weird. I study people. That's why I think I can do this job or whatever. Anthony Joshua, it's like almost like a child, like a man child. I'm not even trying to say it to roast or whatever. I'm saying it like a man child. When you tell a kid something, and then they learn a fact, you tell them like Shark Week or something. You tell them about great white sharks, something about what they do in their habitat, or like, a little tidbit. And then they start telling everybody at the family picnic the little tidbit that you told them that was something they learned at school or something you told. That's how Joshua, he has these like little catchphrases, and he's always repeating these same catchphrases. Oh yeah, angel and devil in the details. And a jab take you around the park, or I don't know what the fuck he be talking. He be like, he's like, a hook will do you in, but the jab take you around the block 2 times. Like, he just repeats this in every devil in details, and jab will take you around the world and shit. Okay, we get it. Stop saying this shit. It's like Teddy Ruxpin or something. I know my young boys out there, my young bulls, they're not gonna know about Teddy Ruxpin. Google it. It was like this little Winnie the Pooh looking fucker, and you put a cassette tape. And you know, your motherfuckers don't even know what a cassette tape is. What is that? Is it like an iPod? Man, shut the hell up. If you young, just Google it. But anyway, you put this little tape in, and this fucking Chucky doll ass Winnie the Pooh bear would say these token phrases and shit. Joshua's the next Teddy Ruxpin. He just says these token phrases over and over and over again. Yeah, the job take you around the block, you know. Devil in the detail. Like, and he just keeps saying this shit. It's like over and over, you know. Here's another one. I'm just, this off the top of the dome. You know, I be freestyling my shit. Like Jay said, I promise you, 150,000. I do this in one take. It's your boy. Like, watch. I freestyle this shit. You know, I don't even write this. I don't even write this, and they still like this. Joshua, here's another one he always says. Oh yeah, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, they turned pro in 2008, and you know, I was just starting boxing in 2009. We get it. You know, oh, I'm fighting for a title in my 15th fight. My 15th. We get it. We know you fought whatever the fuck his name is. Predator Martin. You know, what to do with the dreads with the Predator. Anytime. You fought the Predator or whatever. Sir Charles or whatever the fuck. You fought Charles Martin. And he had them little ass shorts on. Bro, that fight shouldn't have been commissioned because of them shorts. Charles Martin had them Larry Bird shorts on. Like he played for the fucking Celtics, bro. Motherfucker had them little ass Daisy Dukes. That's why he lost, because he got knocked down. And motherfucker, that don't make you aerodynamic when you just get knocked down and your shorts is like, motherfucker couldn't even get up. It wasn't Joshua's power, it's them shorts. Them shorts was hella tight, cuz. Like, motherfucking Charles Martin had them little, man, he had them Charlotte Ruiz trunks on. That's what, the UK probably did that. UK, Charles Martin like, damn, I left my shorts. You know, I'm not going to be able to fight tonight. And the UK was like, wait here, buddy. We got something for you. And they got some fucking Katie Taylor shorts that they had in the locker room and shit. Man, hell nah. I ain't wearing these. Who shorts are these? Who trunks? Man, these some Katie Taylors. Motherfucker. they gave him Katie Taylor shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You motherfucker gonna wear Katie Taylor shorts. Man, come on, bro. That motherfucker. Get them little ass shorts on like Freaknik and shit, bro. I wanna run. Hunt with it, pump with it, doom, big booty, hunt with it. Motherfucker had them 2 Live Crew looking at, like Luke Campbell looking at short, bro. Fuck you mean? Motherfucker had them shorts on them. Captain Dick coming, Free Willy. Motherfucker had the Miami bass music and shit. Motherfucker had them Quad City DJ. Coming right a train, the choo-choo train. Choo-choo, coming right a train. Quad City DJs. Rex and Effects got shorts and shit. All I want to do is a check, baby. It's called the Rum Shaker. The good to like treat it to candy. Like, if you don't take these Rex and, man, come on. I hate Phenomenal One. He said, shorts can't fight for you. Hey, I'm done. Floyd would say some shit like that. He said them shorts from H&M. Man, beyond that coolest monkey in the jungle, I don't shop at H&M. I'm too damn big. Them motherfuckers, you finally find one shirt you like, yo, oh shit, this shit's kind of fly. They got an XXS. Like, what the fuck is XXS? Extra medium. Man, get this shit off. That, bro, H&M, you know, hell no. They never got no sizes. H&M stands for hoe man, because that's what you're going to look. You're going to look like a hoe with these little ass hoe man. That's what you're going to look like when you put them clothes on. Them motherfuckers, they only got small sizes. Like me and Andy Ruiz, we can't shop at H&M. We too too damn big. These motherfuckers don't got no sizes. Motherfucker got me looking like Shanae and shit at the club. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Oh my God. Boop. You know, like, damn, is that Shanae? Nah, that's ego. You got me with this, like, weak ass shit. Hey, they tried it with that kid. They had that little black kid talking about some coolest monkey in the jungle. That's some Kovalev ass shirt, bro. Who designed that? Hey, Sergey Kovalev did like, yeah, the kid is a real piece of shit. Why did they do that? Little black kid gonna have a monkey shit. You gonna put that monkey on that kid? There ain't no white kid with blue eyes. It's just a black kid talking about some coolest monkey in the jungle. All right, we got your monkey, man. Listen, I love that. Tell me that monkey shit when you see me. Yeah, there's gonna be some monkey. War of the Apes, Planet of the Apes. Remember when the apes was wrecking shit, taking guns, you know, beating the fuck out? Yeah, it's gonna be some monkeys around this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm Pinche Mono. Yeah, call me a monkey. This ain't higher learning. You gonna get some higher learning. I take off your roof like Remy. I said I take off your roof like Remy. This is higher learning. Oh my gosh, this is higher learning. I catch you with the semi. Let's get it. Yeah, it's gonna be Caesar. Go. Anyway, yeah, man. Joshua just he repeat the same stuff. Oh yeah, I turned pro on my 15th. It's like a script. You know what I'm saying? Remember when George W. Bush, the son, he couldn't really do them speeches, and he would read the teleprompter. The motherfucker be getting stuck reading. My fellow Americans, and he damn near didn't know what to say. And the teleprompter fucked up. And the teleprompter in the rain and shit. And the motherfucker had no words to come out because the teleprompter was scrambled. That's like Joshua. It's like Barry Hearn sits him down and gives him, oh yeah, it's my career and I have to do it. Yeah, them guys, they've been pro 10 years. Who gives a shit? Like, I mean, I'm not even trying to sound brutal, but who cares when Tyson Fury turned pro? Who cares when Wilder turns pro? The bottom line is, at that time, you, Fury, and Wilder were the big three. You were the top people in the division. Ain't nobody give a fuck when he turned pro. That's like Pacquiao versus Thurman. It's a good fight. Pacquiao turned pro when the fucking Michael Jordan Dream Team was out and shit. Pacquiao turned pro when the Michael Jackson Black or White video was out. I'm still living. I ain't afraid of no when you're messing with Pacquiao. Been a fucking pro for hella long. Ain't nobody care about that shit. If it's a good fight, if it's a relevant fight, it's a relevant fight. I could tell you agreed me when I saw you kicking dirt in my eye. Man, get the fuck out of here. He keep telling when people turn pro, like, what you Wikipedia? You know, oh yeah, Tyson. Like, how you know that? Like, that's what I'm saying. See, this, in my opinion, this is the hindrance for Joshua. When people say he's robotic, this is why. He's like, almost like I said, a man child, where like he has to process things at the most like minuscule, like basic format. You have to just like really simplify it down. Like Barry Hearn's like, yeah, listen here, you jigaboo. Okay, we have a 10-year plan for you. Wilder and Fury, those guys are gonna get old. Meanwhile, you'll be ready. You'll be ready to fight, you know. And he's like simplifying, and Joshua's like, yeah, sounds good. It's mud, you know. And he's going along with it, and then it's like going to a comedy show. I'm the king of analogies, you know that. It's like going to a comedy show, and then trying to recite Dave Chappelle's joke, but you not Dave Chappelle. You're not doing it to see. At least I give Eddie Hearn this. Eddie Hearn, he been in the business, and he's like, you know, cunning, fast talker. Joshua trying to pull off some bullshit Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn done told him. But again, it's like going to a comedy show and, you know, trying to be like Dave Chappelle and recite a joke he said. The shit ain't funny when you saying it because you messing up parts and shit. You skipping and leaving out. You're not delivering it the same. That's how it is with Joshua. Joshua keep saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a devil and angel, devil in detail, 10-year plan, my plan and my them guys turn. It sound like I don't know, prehistoric or something." Block rhythmic pugilistic. Cancel that. I'll buy another one. Get him out of here. Rhythmic pugilistic. Get him out of here. You ain't even sticking to the script remotely. The fuck is you even talking about? He said the right will take you around the block, but the jab will take you around the world. Shimon. That's what I'm saying. And he kept saying that. See, that's what I'm saying. He kept saying the same thing. Well, the right would take you around the block, and the jab would take you around the world. Stop, please stop. Why you keep saying that? Yeah, I turned pro in 2009. I fought for a title in my 15th fight. We get it. All you had to do is say it once, and then we would have been cool. He just keep recycling the same thing over and over and over again. So his delivery is not suitable. He said that shit after that whack-ass Parker fight. Yeah, because he had to justify why he didn't get the knockout. And why, guy went the distance and it didn't look, he never even hurt Parker and never even looked like himself in that fight. So he came up with this jab, take you around the park, Man, nobody's trying to hear these fucking ancient proverbs and shit. Who are you, Confucius, cuz? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the jab will babysit your kids and take you on trips. But the right, that's like a sugar daddy. Like, what are you even talking about? Stop, please. .401 game Brit. Block him. Motherfucker said they gonna kill me. Who? Don't speak like that. I don't speak like that. Block him. We ain't got no shooter. Block all these motherfuckers, bro. They all can go. Y'all gonna learn saying this stupid ass shit, bro. Yeah, bro. You might as well just retract your comment. Either your comment get retracted or the shoe's gonna get you, bro. Don't talk like that. Motherfuckers saying all this extra shit. Oh shit, Kenny Linder in the cut. See, I tried to warn you. Should have retracted it. Like Wolverine claws, you should have retracted. Dag, bruh. You running the fucking comment. Block him. Yeah, I got your communism. I got your communism. Man, block. I told you he was a rat. Rhythmic pugilist. Get your pugilistic ass the fuck up out of here. Yep. Communism. I don't care what you talk. This motherfucker started crying. He was crying in there. Get them out of here. I told you he was a rat. I could tell it. Anytime they all act the same way. You know what I'm saying? Leaving 30 comments to everybody else's 1 or 2 comments. Come on, bro. He said I'm a communist. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Anyway. Sorry that y'all had to see this, man. Kenny Linder came in and started putting in work. Why won't they just leave me alone? Let me just do me. Let me just do my... He ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3. So anyway, back to Joshua. I just feel like he says a lot of token cliche things. Now he's blaming Wilder for, like, indirectly, he's blaming Wilder for losing to Ruiz. He did an interview with JD Sports. He said, I didn't really know where I was other than the corner, but I had my arms back over the ropes waiting for the gum shield to be replaced. The referee should not have expected, so he blamed the ref too. The referee should not have expected me to fight without it. I just saw the gum shield lying on the floor. Bro, that's horrible. Now he blaming the referee, dog. He blaming the referee. Joshua, he's sounding broken mentally. He blaming the referee. Bro, you spit your gum shield out. The refs are, it's like getting pulled over and you tell a cop something, the highway patrol, the highway patrol's probably heard every excuse in the book as to why, their tail light is out or they don't have a license. They've heard all of it. So you're just one of many. Spit, that's the oldest trick in the book. Buy time, spit the gum shield out. He did it more than once. He was trying to buy time. So the ref has every right. You could get disqualified if you continually spit the gum shield out or low blow or anything like that. So it's the equivalent. It's the same thing. They ain't no refs aren't stupid. Okay, you're getting dropped, and you got ever since you hurt Andy Ruiz, you got dropped 4 times, and then conveniently your mouthpiece is just falling out of your mouth. Either you can't breathe, you can't compose yourself, or something. So he has every right to really stop the fight because something is up. You keep fidgeting with your mouthpiece and shit like that. You keep getting dropped. You're not. The other thing he's clearly not saying, see, and I hate when people tell half a story. Other thing he's clearly not saying is he's not telling how he didn't listen to the ref's directions. Ref's like, hey, come back here. He's looking at his corner. You can't do that. You have to show complete and utter alertness and awareness because this is your life. No ref wants that on their conscience. Like, the maximum data shot situation. Nobody wants that on their car. They just, there's an interview that Steve Willis just did it. He just said, y'all need to shut the fuck up because most refs are going to stop some of these fights that you guys are complaining about if it looks bad. So I have no problem with the stoppage. Joshua is fishing for excuses. Once again, he has a lot of yes men in his entourage. They probably told him some bullshit. Oh man, the ref should have gave you a chance. No, the ref did perfect. This is the funny thing. Jack Reese's decision to not wave off the Tyson Fury to me is more in the Wilder fight is more controversial than you getting dropped and destroyed 4 times and not really looking good. And then he waved it off when you're not listening. What's more controversial? The slow ass count and waking somebody up that's knocked out and not immediate. Because when Amir Khan, he failed the same way when Canelo knocked him out. Kenny Bayless was like, nah, bruh, this shit is over. No need to even count. And I talked to Lennox Lewis, so fuck what y'all talking about. Heavyweight history. I have the interview. It's an exclusive. Lennox Lewis told me, he was surprised with Tyson Fury pop back up. He's like, I don't know how many refs would have did that because he said, I thought it should have been stopped. He said, when I fought Oliver McCall, they stopped that shit instantly and I was on my feet and shit. Heavyweight legend said that. So I have no problem with the stoppage in the Joshua situation, but the Tyson Fury shit was questionable. Sport Guy 17, appreciate you. $2 super chat. Did AJ say more cardio will make it to 12 rounds? I don't know. I didn't hear that part. That's horrible, though. And AJ's in between a rock and a hard spot. His body type keep changing. You know what I'm saying? He don't even have, he don't even know. He doesn't even know. He's keeping the same team, but he don't even know what he needs to do, it feels like. Why is his body ever changing? 1 minute he looks like he's a big dude. Pause. So he always looks big. He's going to be bigger than the average person. But sometimes he looks hulking. You know what I'm saying? He looked like fucking bodybuilder side, huge and vascular. But then other fights recently, he's like trimming down, and it's like he's not caring as much about definition. Because even when he was fighting like Klitschko and Dillian Whites and shit, he was weighing 250, 260 something and defined. Now, this is a recent picture of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's big, but he's not like before. He was hella big. He don't look as hulking as he did when he fought Klitschko and shit in certain fights. So he don't even have a regimen that he's sticking to. He don't even know what he want to do with his weight, it feel like. You feel what I'm saying? He don't really have no direction to me as to what he needs to do or what he wants to do. But anyway, you can't blame the ref for stopping it. You have to be responsive. End of story. But then he started blaming Wilder. Quote, my mind was not fully on Andy Ruiz, but partly on the fight for the undisputed title against Deontay Wilder, which was due next. And who said it was due next? Where did you even get that? Wilder said he's going to fight Tyson Fury. So what is Joshua even talking about? He says, my mind was not fully on Andy Ruiz, but partly on the fight for the undisputed title against Wilder, Deontay Wilder, which was due next. Due next, you had no contract. Wilder's team, you said, was not in contact with you because they were tired of the games. And he says, but now we have this massive rematch, and I will train differently for Andy. This time I will be ready to unleash the beast. Bro, this Joshua's whole team is in disarray. That's just what it is. So, once again, new media keeps fucking y'all boys up. If you guys could, please smash the like button. We working. Excuses. You blaming the ref. You blaming the foresight of Wilder's fight. You've already played it. See, the worst thing you could have done is let new media keep doing and kicking y'all in the ass. I am about to destroy these arguments. Joshua has already. Who is Wong? Why you guys keep talking about Wong? Who is that? Block David Wong. Get him out of here. Who is this? Get him out of here. Man, get you Wong. It's the Wong way. Hey, get Wong out of here, bro. Listen, do we have any shooters? Thank you. I need the shooters to be alert because I don't have time for the little bullshit. Y'all gotta police this shit. We've been doing great with the shooters, but this stream is like, Wild Wild West. Man, fuck what Wong talking about. Tu Wong Fu. Get him out of here. This motherfucker a fool. Wong a fool. He Tu Wong Fu. Get him gone. Bars. Shout out to 707, man. Yeah, he on the Wong channel. You know what I'm saying? He went the Wong way out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Wong turn looking ass. Anyway. You see how they won't let us be? That's how you know new media is killing. They can't even, they just trying to interrupt with dumb shit now. Anywho, shooters, I need y'all. Handle that. Get this Wong ass dude out of here. Motherfucker, Wong size looking ass, bro. You walk in the fitting room. Does the pants fit? No, they're Wong size. I'm like, Wong size? What? So, let me break this down. Can you guys smash the like button? We got to get, man, these motherfuckers is wasting time. Joshua, he's lost in the sauce. I'm telling you. He already played this card. He already used this. Listen, new media is incomparable. That's it. He fought Joseph Parker and said the same thing. People said, oh, it wasn't your most exciting, complete performance. You didn't get the stoppage. What happened? He said, oh, I was thinking about the Wilder fight. You've already used this excuse. So now you lose. At least you beat Parker in a boring fight, but you beat him, and you said it was because you were too busy like searching for a knockout because you had Wilder on your brain and all this bullshit. Now you're trying to say the same thing again. I told you, new media, my memory is like an elephant. This ain't going nowhere. So Joshua looked crazy to even say this. You've already used this excuse of being too consumed with the future Wilder fight. So how many big fights, a unification with Parker and a last minute replacement? How are you going to go into all these fights and you can't completely focus on the person because you're thinking of Wilder? That sounds like you having a nightmare, bro. Motherfucker having night terrors. If you can't focus on the task at hand, you know how Mayweather for years he had to fight people. And people wanted to pressure to see the Pacquiao fight. So how come Mayweather wasn't losing? That's why it's bullshit. It's a cop-out. Mayweather didn't lose. Pacquiao didn't lose unless he fought Marquez, But these guys weren't losing. And they had the ideology or the, idea of fighting each other going on in the background. And that fight was even bigger. So What is he talking about? He just, oh yeah, I lost because I wasn't focused on Ruiz. I was thinking of Wilder. So you thinking about another man when another man is trying to knock your block off. It doesn't really seem like it makes sense. And it's funny because I'm just going to say it outright. Either way, this proves Team Joshua is lying. That's it. There's no nice way to put it. Because before the fight, people said, they asked you this. They said, are you underestimating blah, 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 Andy Ruiz? And are you taking him serious? He's like, oh, yeah, my full concentration is on Andy Ruiz. So now you're switching it. Once again, Joshua is changing from what he said. Before the fight, he said he's fully focused on fully focused on Andy Ruiz. There's no distractions. That's his sight. Even after the fight, all these rumors of Joey DeVecco knocking him out and having a concussion and the dad being mad and his playing with his mouthpiece and looking scared and weird and shook, walking out in the ring walk and calamity in the back. That's what delayed his ring walk. They denied all of this, all of it, right? They denied all of it. They said, oh, nope, Andy Ruiz, he just was the better man that night. And that's that. End of story. There was I had no panic. You guys know me. There's no panic attack. This is what he said. No panic attack. He says, you guys know me and all this shit. And it just wasn't my night. Now all of a sudden you blaming the ref. You blaming Wilder. And people specifically asked Eddie Hearn and Joshua if he underestimated Andy Ruiz after the fight when he lost. He said no, he didn't. Now you sound like you underestimated him if you're now suggesting that you were so consumed with the future fight with Wilder that you were disinterested or you were sleeping on on Andy Ruiz. So what does this all mean? You said you weren't underestimating him, but now this pretty much defines underestimating someone, because you literally said you were focused on another man for a fight that wasn't signed in Deontay Wilder, and you're throwing this out as an excuse. You're throwing this out as an excuse, but you said you didn't underestimate him. So that sounds like you did underestimate him if you're thinking about a whole ass fight that is not signed, you have no contract, and you have to handle business with thing A. And I always hear fighters say this. When there's fighters where we know that they have another fight lined up, and they say, nah, my focus is on X, Y, and Z. I'm not really worried about, like, let's say Jamal Charlo or something. They say, oh, you're fighting Brandon Adams. What about Canelo and Triple G? He'd be like, yeah, I would love to fight them guys in the future, but right now, my whole sight, all I'm focused on is this person. Or I remember my dude, Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was fighting Mike Lee. They said, but what about David Benavidez? And Caleb Plant, he said, all I'm thinking about, I don't care about nothing else. He got his own fight. He got to keep his nose clean. Only thing I care about is Mike Lee. July, won't. That's what Caleb Plant said. But Joshua is a heavyweight, all-star, and he keeps using Wilder as an excuse to why his performances weren't up to par and or why he lost. Horrible. When in doubt, blame Wilder. This is the method, So either way, this proves you're lying at some point, because you can't say in the same regarding the same situation totally opposite things and they all be the truth. You said you didn't underestimate Andy Ruiz. Now, with you saying that you weren't even thinking about Ruiz, you were really truthfully thinking about Wilder, then that means you underestimated him. So one of the two different things, varying things that you've said, has to be a lie. How the fuck was you underestimating him and not underestimating him at the same time? And once again, new media, I did the 7 reasons. One of the reasons why I said Andy Ruiz and picked him is because I said Joshua is underestimating this cat. That was literally. Do you see how great new media looks again? I say he underestimated. Eddie Hearn and AJ, after he lost, denied because all the Joey DeVecco rumors of sparring and the Eddie Hearn getting attacked by AJ's dad, all this was coming about. So they said, no, he didn't underestimate him. It's just Andy Ruiz, the better person. They were so quick to dismiss all of that stuff. Now he waited, time passed, a couple months or whatever had passed, 9 weeks or whatever. Now he's coming out saying something different, saying, oh, yeah, the ref. Where did you get that? So why weren't you talking about the ref ruining it immediately after the fight? Why weren't you saying Wilder was the reason you fought before? It's like you have time to go collect your story, have other people in your ear, and now you rehearse this new story and this new set of excuses, and that's what you're trying to tell the public. This is just a bad look, and people were saying Joshua was such a gracious loser and he lost good and all that. No, he didn't, because he's back to making excuses. You should have just been like, Andy Ruiz kicked my ass. I can't wait for the rematch. I'll be better. I respect that. But when you keep switching, I can't respect it. I can't believe in that. I can't subscribe to that. He said it's Wilder's fault the Seahawks didn't run the ball on the red zone. Yeah, exactly. Man, you can't say so many vastly different things and claim they're all true. You say you didn't underestimate Ruiz, but now you're blaming Wilder and saying you're basically looking past Ruiz at the Wilder fight. And you know what the funny thing is? If you dive deeper, you could chop that argument up. Joshua, he's not the smartest knife in the drawer. That's just what it is. Because whoever's coaching him or whatever, he's allowing himself, or he's thinking of this, or whatever's happening, he's allowing these statements to come out of his mouth, and they look terrible. Here's why. So I'm going to read the exact quote. Watch this. My mind was not fully on Andy Ruiz, but partly on the fight for the undisputed title against Deontay Wilder, which was due next. All right? Everybody heard that. If you heard what I just read, say #yes. If you heard and comprehended what I just read, a direct quote from Joshua, say #yes. I told you, I promise you, I could have been a lawyer. These motherfuckers ain't nicer than me. We gonna get to the bottom of this. We gonna get to the truth. And man, I'm like the boxing Johnny Cochran. I'm gonna say it one more again. Joshua, quote, my mind was not fully on Ruiz, but partly on the fight for the undisputed title against Deontay Wilder, which was due next. That's his words. My rebuttal, you're lying. How was Wilder versus you for undisputed due next? You had no signed contract. You said his team didn't want to meet up with you and they were playing games. And Wilder, on your fight week with Andy Ruiz, announced that he had his next 2 fights booked up. He said he was fighting Luis King Kong Ortiz, and then next year he would be fighting Tyson Fury. So how in the fuck was Wilder versus Joshua due next as a point of contention that distracted you? How was it due next when he just told you the week of your fight before the fight that he was fighting his next 2 fights? Luis Ortiz, run that back, clear the air with that, and then fighting Tyson Fury. How is it due next? I'll take any hot seat and destroy him right now. I told you, I'm like a lawyer with this. They not better than me. They not fucking with me. Wear the hot seat. If you say something dumb, you getting blocked. I'm on it, Eagle Valley style. So how was Wilder Joshua due next when before your fight, before your loss, Wilder acknowledged that he already had his next 2 fights booked? So how was Wilder Joshua due next? Where did you get this information from? No signed contract, no real negotiate. Keep in mind, the week of the fight, Joshua was on First Take like, yeah, enough of the games. Meet with me. meet with me, and you hadn't met with Wilder. So where are you getting this that Wilder Joshua was due next? He said, I think he got hit too much from Andy. Man, it sounded like it. So you were saying on First Take and all that, meet with me. So how was the fight due next if you couldn't even set up a meetup with Wilder, or it hadn't been done and then you lost? And like I said, Wilder announced his next two fights days before your fight during your fight week. How was the battle for undisputed you versus Wilder due next? Where did he get that? Check hook boxing talk. He said, how the fuck are you going to make a new excuse up 3 months later? AJ still concussed. That's what I'm saying. He just went back to the drawing board, congregated with whoever, Eddie Hearns or whoever, and then came up with this. And it's not thought out because, again, his words, my mind was not fully on Andy Ruiz, but partly on the fight for the undisputed title against Deontay Wilder, which was due next. Who thought it was due next? You hadn't even established negotiations with him. You guys didn't agree on terms. You didn't agree on location. You were screaming, meet with me. And Wilder said he was fighting Luis Ortiz and then Tyson Fury. Showtime or Fox and ESPN came up with the deal. So how was Wilder Joshua do next? They're not even thinking of their life. They're not even. My mom used to say, you're not getting your lies straight. That's what it is. This shit don't even make sense at this point. He talking about Wilder Joshua was due next. And the other thing is just back to just simple boxing. There ain't no due next in the sport of boxing if you don't conquer and get past obstacle A. Everybody knows that. There will be, like Floyd versus Canelo. If Floyd didn't get past Robert Guerrero, there wouldn't have been no Floyd versus Canelo. If Canelo didn't get past Austin Trout, there would have been no Floyd fight. Everybody knows that. So if you have a hidden pack, even if you did have one, or you have the intentions of fighting, everyone knows you have to get past your first thing, your first challenge. So what is Joshua even talking about? Man, I'm destroying old media, and it's fun. And like real talk, what fighter, when you're getting punched upside the head, is really thinking about the next man or next person or a next fight? So Andy Ruiz is just bow, 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 throwing punches and jabs and body shots, and you like, oh, Wilder. Come on, bro. You under attack. The human brain and defense mechanisms that we're all pre-programmed to have is to protect thyself. You mean to tell me when Andy Ruiz is throwing these fast-ass combinations, you thinking about Wilder, and that's why you lost? It's sad. Sad, really. That's a cop-out. You lost because Andy Ruiz beat you. End of story. And again, people were saying, oh, Joshua, he's taking the loss so graceful. Not now, because 3 months later, he come up with excuses to why he lost. Nobody's trying to hear that, especially when it don't make sense. So how gracious is he in defeat if he's now coming up with some other shit about why I was thinking about Wilder. That's what I'm saying. He should stop just doing interviews unless he can get this straight, because this look crazy. And it makes you, when a man, in my opinion, as a true alpha male, when a man is not congruent with what he says he's going to do or whatever, it makes you look unstable or mentally weak. That's just my opinion. If you say you're gonna do something and you never complete it, it's not gonna make you look like a rock. It's not gonna make you look like a go-getter. Joshua's all over the place. His excuses are flimsy, paper thin, so many loopholes. It's not a good look. You're better off just saying Ruiz beat me. I can't wait to show y'all what I have in store. But blaming the ref didn't do nothing wrong. You got to show signs of life. Rowdy Icy, my dude. He was thinking of Wilder in the ring. Sounds sus to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, so you just getting bombed on by Ruiz. you know, and you just thinking of Wilder during that time. Come on. Man, I know some shit about boxing that some of y'all don't even know. Y'all want me to drop this exclusive? It's not exclusive like I'm the only one that has it, but it's exclusive because a lot of people don't know about it. If y'all want, listen. If y'all want that exclusive, can I get a hell yeah? Hold on. I gotta see if we've earned it as a stream. This is getting easier and easier for me. Smash the like button. That's the I see. Okay, we only have 102 likes and we've sustained 300, almost 300 people. We got to make a massive push in them likes. I ain't showing nothing. We got to jump those likes all the way up. If you in here, we got to get them likes up. We should be way higher than that. Takes a couple seconds to hit the like button. We the realest out. I'm gonna see. I need to see that shit jump majorly. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna let y'all in on this shit once we get the likes up to par. Um, Let me see if I can find it. Now I'm trying to find it. Yo, smash the like button. We about to go live with this. I know a lot of people haven't seen this. All right. I need y'all to help me. DAZN, I think Eddie Hearn just signed a heavyweight, and he knocked out Anthony Joshua in the amateurs. What is the guy's name? I forgot his name. I'm sure I can find it, but I forgot his name off the top. It's a foreign fighter, and he just signed to DAZN, but he has a win over Joshua as an amateur. Somebody who knows, this is gonna test people's knowledge because I forgot his name. I was gonna say this for another video, but y'all are here with me live, so fuck it. We just gonna run it. We gonna run it. Joshua got knocked out in the amateur. Not Dylan. Don't say Dillian White. It's not Martin Bacoli. It's like a. Hold on. It might be this. Oh, I found it. Shout out to Mahai Nister. Yep, I got it. I'm on it right now. All right, bussin'. Watch this. See, no, not Joey DeVette. Please stop. No, that you guys are talking. I said in the amateurs. That was something that allegedly happened. That there's an NDA. All right. So Joshua fought Mahai Nister, and I believe Eddie Hearn just signed him too. But you know what the funny thing is? Leave it to your boy. If you hear anybody repeat this, because I ain't heard nobody in the game, but I'm the truth. I'm the truth. I'm the truth out here. I ain't heard nobody say this or make this parallel. So if you hear people say it after the fact, then you know it came from your boy Ego. Let's get into it. So This Mahai Nister guy knocked out Joshua. And what I'm going to show you is this. Joshua gets knocked out. Watch this. The ref's doing the count. He does the same exact move that he did with Andy Ruiz. And it's funny. But wait, there's more. History repeats itself. History repeats itself. Joshua got clobbered with like a big ass punch. He's still learning and stuff like that. And he went on the ropes just like this. Just like he did, identical to what he did with Andy Ruiz. See, that's what I always tell you guys in this boxing game. When in doubt or when in trouble, people always revert to what they know. He's done that same thing before. That, like, I don't know if it's how certain people have little nuanced things and like twitches and, just certain things. They twiddle, they get nervous and they start tapping their feet or something. Joshua did the same exact thing when he got knocked out in this fight. Watch. Tell me I'm lying. Watch. That's Joshua in the blue. In the crypt. Watch. Bow! Oh my God. Hurt. See, now the ref is like, he's counting that as like a knockdown. Watch. Bow. Oh, shit. No inside work. Hurt. Look at his arms. You see, instinctually, he went right back to the same thing. Put his arms on the top rope and tried to rest. He did the same thing. Man, Andy Ruiz, I'm picking him in the rematch, bro. Look. Y'all see that? Hold on. See, nobody. Oh, shit, that punch. He's susceptible to them hooks. He has no inside game. So he's making the same mistake. Look. Watch. Bow! Oh, shit. And then the dudes start bombing on him. And he has no answer for it. Look where he does with his arms. Dun, dun, dun. He did the same thing. Now let's see if I can get the clip to go. See, so he hasn't improved the inside game or nothing. Or to how to respond when hurt. Watch. Bow, he getting touched. Bow, he getting touched. Andy Ruiz just got to let them hands fly. Watch. Look. Boom. He's getting touched. He don't have an inside. I'm telling you. You see how crazy his body went? Look. You see how his arm? Bro, he did the same thing. Joshua's that so you're making the same mistake you did as an amateur. Man, I'm picking Andy Ruiz. If Andy Ruiz don't sell out or cur up or some crazy, be gun shy, I'm picking him. Because Joshua, that's you did the same thing in the amateur. Dude landed a left. Andy Ruiz, if you get in the inside, throw punches and bunches, he doesn't have an answer for that. You've seen it. He was getting hit on top. A horrible clinch. How are you 6'6", lift all the weights and be pulling semi trucks with your teeth and you can't clinch somebody? Block John Doe. Yeah, we're gonna make you a John Doe for real. Nobody gonna know who you are. He be pulling semi trucks with his teeth and all this shit. You can't clinch a person smaller than you strong. He did the same thing, rest like that. So this ain't nothing new for Joshua. He blaming the referee. You did the same thing. And actually, that's not even the real video where you can, because it kept cutting off when he put his arms up. Bro, watch. He's susceptible to the same thing since the amateurs. I told you. Look, punches and bunches. Oh, punches and bunches. Look. Weak clinch. He's not working. No inside. Look. He got an Andy Ruiz type frame too. Smaller. I'm telling you. Some people just has your number. Look. This narrowly missed. Watch. Look, this barely missed. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Barely missed with the right. Watch. And dude built like Andy Ruiz. Watch, he barely misses with this. Look, right here. See? Joshua's chin is right there for the taking. Look, he don't know what to do with them long arms on the inside. Rough him up. Andy Ruiz just got to do the same thing he did in the first fight. Look. Watch, boo. Look. No counter. That was like a fleeing shot. Like, he didn't really put nothing on that or nothing. He just, look. He don't know what to do right there. I'm telling you, the inside work is his downfall. But you got to understand, when that aura of invincibility is stripped, that's a hard thing. It's almost impossible to get it back. But yeah, man, he hasn't improved in that inside arena, in that inside game. Floyd Mayweather's a complete fighter. You guys can hate and talk about IVs and he waited till people got all this fucking bullshit. He's a complete fighter. He can fight on the inside. He can fight off the ropes. He can fight on the outside. He can move his feet. And he's smart as fuck. And he can hurt you. And he can, he's a complete fighter. Joshua, he's good at what he does. And I think his physique, people fell in love with oh shit, he's big. He looks menacing. He looks menacing. So, people like played it cautiously. Things like that. Like, oh shit, this guy's been known to knock people out. But now when people see that there's a way beyond that. Watch this. Watch. He struggles with the same thing, bro. Look, watch this. Bow. Oh, left hook. Andy Ruiz was catching him with the same type of shit. And Ruiz might even hit harder. At least there's no headgear. Watch him get caught. Bow. Oh my gosh. And you could say, oh, he was just learning, but he's still just learning. They did not want to fight Deontay Wilder. I promise you that. Look. Wilder hit way too fucking hard for this bullshit. Look. Bro, he got caught with the same hook. Within the same 22 seconds. He don't have no defense like that. And he's tall. These short dudes are going to give him problems. What? Bow. Look. And then the dude was smart. Look, he did his arms just like Joshua. Trying to catch his breath. See, he got stopped. Just like the Ruiz fight. History repeats itself, motherfucker. His nose is bleeding. This shit was just like the Andy Ruiz fight. Icy, $5 super chat. And Andre Ward was right. AJ spends too much time doing strength work and not enough time working on his craft all this time. Bro, the Andy Ruiz fight was just like that. Again, you know where you heard it. You heard it here first. Bloody nose, went and did his arms like that, trying to catch a breath. Susceptible to the same shot. Bro, you have to improve. At the elite level, heavyweight division, you have to improve. That's why Joshua keeps getting called a robot and stuff, because he's too, it's like it becomes predictable. That's why I think Joey DeVecco hurt him. I know Andy Ruiz hurt him. This dude hurt him. Them short dudes that burrow their way in and have some pop and can throw punches and tough and get past shit, move, had a little bit of head movement. It's gonna give Joshua problems all day. Now, I said that to say this. Andy Ruiz, it's not a give me fight, because Joshua is the big, equally big guy. He can definitely get hurt in there. Andy Ruiz, either guy could get hurt. But Joshua's going to have to keep his distance and hurt him with, he's going to have to keep Ruiz at the end of his punches. But if Ruiz starts coming in and getting crafty and, changing levels and moving his head and gets in the inside, deja vu, baby. But that fight reminded me just of the Andy Ruiz fight. So how are you looking the same that you looked in 2008? When I look at Floyd Mayweather and some of his old fights to Money Mayweather, you have to imagine Floyd wouldn't have had no problem. Like the advance, because he learns and kept adding on to his sculpture and to his masterpiece. You know, Floyd, let's say he had problems with DeMarcus Corley. Money Mayweather would destroy DeMarcus Corley. You know what I'm saying? Because he just had so much experience by that point. But at that particular time, he moved up in weight, fought DeMarcus Corley. Corley hurt him. You know? So, we'll see how it plays out. Oh my gosh. Y'all dropping that bag off. Christopher Lee, $20 super chat. I disagree with you. I think he does have that inside work with taller people. He doesn't have a jab. He doesn't gauge distance. He hurts people on the inside with the uppercut. That's one punch though. That's not inside work. No business fighting the shorter man on the inside. Yeah, I agree with the last part, but who does he have? Okay, I disagree with you. You sent me money to disagree with me, so I disagree with you. Who's he showed inside? What tall person has he fought that's a good inside fighter that showed he had inside work? Klitschko is a Ukrainian fighter who doesn't fight on the inside like that either. Klitschko don't have no crazy rugged inside game, so I don't think he has inside work. The other thing is the only people I could think of that he fought that was tall, there are European type fighters or Eastern European fighters or coming off long layoffs. There was nobody that he fought that was tall that was a good inside fighter. So name one performance that he fought someone who was tall that had a good inside game and he defeated them. Gary Cornish, I think he's like 6'6", but he's a European fighter and he fights like it. He fights like, you know, he not no crazy, like a good inside fighter, Leo Santa Cruz, you know, Tank Davis, Canelo, Errol Spence. These are good inside fighters. Name somebody like that he's fought at heavyweight that was tall. You said it a long time ago with the 7 reasons. See? People say it for you. Martin was tall, no inside. Yeah, like I can't think of one. You made a see. That's the thing with boxing. People always try to correct you and say something, but you can't even, unless you can tell me who. You can't even think of one person that he fought that was relatively tall that had a good inside work. Who? And the funny thing is, in today's heavyweight generation, there's not that many tall guys that have great inside work. Like I'm talking about, Joshua would struggle with Adam Kaunasky. Because Adam Kaunasky, he looked durable as fuck with the Chris Arreola fight, and he's relentless and he has pressure and he throws a lot of punches and his arms are most likely shorter than Joshua. So name someone who fights like an Adam Kaunasky who set a CompuBox record with Chris Arreola for the amount of punches that has a good inside game. Dominic Brazil? Is he an inside fighter? No. That's what I'm saying. So you disagreed just for the fuck of it. I can't think of anyone Joshua fought that was tall that I would consider a good inside fighter like Andy Ruiz or even Kaunasky or somebody. I trained with Andy Ruiz at Legends. He's way too fast for him. AJ clearly can't handle that flurry. Bro, I'm telling you, I've studied this fight. I studied the game. Andy Ruiz, if he keeps his same identity, that style gives Joshua problems 7 days a week. And it's funny because Joshua said the opposite. He said, if you put me and Ruiz in a machine, 9 times out of 10, I'll beat him. But he just did good that night. All right, we'll see. He said he sent 20 to disagree. Man, they pay to disagree with me. I like that. We charging to disagree. Man, I'm glad someone brought up Joseph Parker. Parker looked like he has a good to decent inside game. The referee would not allow him to fight on the inside. You see? Hey, real brother, why you block him? He said AJ Aunt Jemima Johnson. I mean, that's nothing. I don't know why you blocked him for that. Bro, Joseph Parker, he looked like he was trying to do some work on the inside as a shorter person. You seen the ref would not allow it. The ref did not allow. Conveniently, they got a ref that never reffed a title fight before. So we weren't able to see Joseph Parker do his best work. But Joseph Parker with Dillian White, you know, he was able to hurt and floor Dillian White. So I think Joseph Parker probably could have did better with a different ref. If you had a fair ref that got the fuck out the way and wasn't breaking him up, then you probably could have seen a different fight. So again, I ain't seen Joshua fight nobody, you know, with a fair ref that just stays out the way. And see, that's another thing. We come to America, you're not going to be able to just get whatever fucking ref, an inexperienced ref or some shit like that necessarily. Man, put Steve Willis in there. Joshua is not an inside fighter. I keep telling y'all. He said, "You right. I low key forgot the ref was questionable as fuck." Yeah. So how the best and only chance Parker had to win was the inside, and he was doing some good work, but only to be immediately clinched and then broken up every time. He would not allow them to work on the inside. Now we probably see why. You know? And that also wasn't Joshua's one of his best performances. And part of it is Parker's fault because he should have been more aggressive. But he was kind of playing it a little bit too safe for my liking. I'm telling you, bro, if Tank Davis was a heavyweight, Joshua would get knocked out. Book it. That type of style, somebody who's like low-key compact, speed, athleticism, power, if he fought like a Mike Tyson, because Tank's like a Mike Tyson. You know, if Tank was, obviously that's like, you know, far-fetched because Tank's in such a little division. But I'm just saying, anybody like that who's short and explosive with power like that, Tank got for real power. Man, Tank would destroy an AJ because that's why people say AJ's robotic. Tank, he's, you know, he's too explosive. Block Frank Rodriguez. Fuck what you talking about. No, calling people fools. Yeah, we got your fool. David Tua, hell nah. David Tua would, man, that block Frank Rodriguez. We don't care what you talking about. David Tua's left hook will send Joshua around the block. I promise you that. I don't think he could take Tua's power. Mike Tyson, I don't know. I don't see it. Even, you know what would be a real difficult fight for him? Ike Ibeabuchi. Durable. Had a war with, that's one of my favorite heavyweight fights of all time. Tua and Ike Ibeabuchi. Anybody like that, muscle bound and like, you know, got some good cardio, voluminous puncher, man. Those styles, David Tua, all that, wrong. David Tua's fucking legs look like Pacquiao tree trunk ass legs. Hobbs and Shaw looking ass legs, bro. Man, Joshua can't, I don't see him coping with that. To be honest, no real body snatcher. I give Wilder credit. I wouldn't say he's a body snatcher, but Wilder been working on his body attack. He did it in the Brazil fight and Tyson Fury. So I think he should keep doing that. Keep it up. Because heavyweights don't be used to that. Look at Chris Arreola and Kaunowski. They threw good body shots. Riddick Bowe would have destroyed AJ. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's styles make fights. Styles make fights. AJ's style, I think part of it was the allure, the aura of invincibility. He looks threatening. You know what I'm saying? 6'6", his arms look decently long, you know, legs look kind of buff. But if you go in there, not reckless, but if you go in there cautious, but still trying to get your game plan off, and you're willing to walk through some fire, I feel like, and the only thing is I don't think you can have no power. Yeah, Tua had a chin. Think Usyk could stop him if AJ let him on the inside? I don't know. I don't know what Usyk's gonna look like at heavyweight. That's a whole different ball game because he's a cruiserweight. But like a prime David Haye, he'll give Joshua issues. He's athletic, explosive. I'm talking about pre Derrick Rose injury David Haye. I'm telling you, styles make fights. It's just like Pacquiao can destroy certain people, but every time he fought Juan Manuel Marquez, them fights was tough for him. Styles make fights. And Joshua refuses to switch his team up. he wants to add to it. But that, I don't know. To each his own. Good luck with that. You add to the team. Now you have to follow the direction of multiple people. Listen, we keep growing in subscribers. I mean, in watchers, but the likes ain't where they need to be. If you guys are in this stream, smash the like button. Y'all got to hit that like button. We working. I told you. We putting that work in. So, yeah, man, Eddie Hearn and them, they taking a massive risk, huge gamble because Joshua, I really don't know if 4 or 5 months is, not that I don't know. I don't think 4 to 5 months is enough time to correct those mistakes, unless, like I said, Ruiz got complacent or, living the celebrity life and wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing. But the stylistic matchup, I think, is always going to give Joshua problems. Joshua's best chance to victory is to land something meaningful and make Ruiz gun shy, and or something so debilitating he gets stopped. Hey, Ego, AJ has mental problem. Hey, y'all fucked up. My dude, Myron Dinner, $5 super chat. We eat no media for dinner. What would have been more exciting, Tyson versus Tua or Lewis versus Bo? I think just who I'm a fan of, like I would say Tyson Tua, but both of them great. Yeah, Michael Moore's chin was questionable though, so Joshua, he might pull that off. Yeah, man, y'all got to get them likes way up, bro. We about to hit 400 watchers, and the likes ain't traveling like they need to. Come on. Yeah, man. We're going to see. Like I said, it's not. I'm not saying Joshua has no chance to win because it's boxing. He's a good fighter. He's a heavyweight. He has power. But stylistically, that style is gonna give him problems because it gave him problems in the amateurs. Like even look at Dillian White caught him and he was hurt, bro. The other thing is I don't like the reaction that I see when Joshua gets hurt, and it's easier said than done because I'm on the outside. Obviously it hurts and shit like that, but certain people accept the punishment different. Joshua looks like frazzled, and it's so obvious. It's kind of like Keith Thurman. When Keith Thurman's hurt, everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Some people can hide it better. Evander Holyfield, he told me, and I seen the interview, he said George Foreman hit him so fucking hard, he thought he busted his teeth out. But in the fight, he was doing his thing, so no one knew. But obviously, he was in immense pain if you thought he shattered your teeth with the mouthpiece in, So some people, Evander Holyfield had a chin, though. Some people hide it better. Joshua is that. Listen, I think Joshua's reaction, I think Andy Ruiz was still buzzed. But this is how boxing works. I think Andy Ruiz was still buzzed, but then he caught in the middle of a trade, in the middle of Joshua getting reckless and trading on the inside. Why would you trade with a short person with faster arms or faster hands and short arms? Short arms on the inside don't have to travel as far. So if they have a bit of accuracy, they're going to get from point A to B quicker than your long arms. That's why, same thing with like wide punches. If someone has a wide ass punch versus someone hits you with the shorter shot, if you get hit with the shorter shot, that's going to connect, walloping, long ass. That's how you get caught, because all this trajectory and shit, this degree angle is all open. So if someone came in and hit you with something shorter and quick, then you're going to get chin checked, period. So I have no idea what was going through his mind that made him believe it would be wise to get over aggressive. See, that's what I'm saying. This proves you underestimated Andy Ruiz to me, because you just try to stockpile him and jump on him like he was just done for. Bro, he got up like he was fine, shit like that. Who has a better chin, AJ or Amir? I mean, I would say AJ. He getting hurt by heavyweights. That Amir Khan get hurt by like preschoolers and shit, bro. So that goes without saying. AJ got a better chin than that. Real brother 32, my guy, $10 super chat. Ego, YouTube won't let me drop $50 to $100 super chats for some reason. I'm here in Memphis spending time with the fam. Keep killing the game. 7 Reasons Part 2. I can't wait for that. It's all good, man. Enjoy this time with your family. Appreciate you for the support. Yeah, that was kind of out of pocket preschooler, but you guys get it, what I'm saying. I mean, he get hurt by people he shouldn't. Julio Diaz and Samuel Vargas and shit. Imagine Errol Spence getting knocked down by Julio Diaz, a career lightweight and shit, you know, or a career 140 pounder or whatever. It's just, come on. AJ's clinch needs help. That's what I'm saying. You got 4 or 5 months to figure this out. AJ says I just can't trust what he's saying, man. That's just what it is. Listen.
With the same tenacity that I have here. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? In the first round, I'm now 3 or 4 steps behind, trying to catch up. But my engine's fired. Now, if I would have been at the start line, but with the same engine fired, as soon as the bell goes, I would have been 3 or 4 steps ahead. But I didn't have that same one. Looking at this guy like,
you were so relaxed.
I don't want to be in the ring with Ruiz. They're talking about Wilder and Fury. This is road to undisputed, not road to Ruiz. Do you know what I mean? But now I'm on my job to get this 2-time heavyweight championship of the world. I need to get these titles back.
Man, that's horrible. He said, I don't want to be in here with Ruiz. Come on, bro. So, that's the fight that your team came up with, and your excuse is, I don't want to be in here with Ruiz, so you're just going to let him beat you. Come on, bro. That don't sound right. He said he lost because, I got deals with Fury and Wilder on the table. I don't want to be in here with Ruiz. Yeah, I'm sure you didn't want to be after that 4th knockout. I'm sure you didn't want to be in there with him. That's just, that to me. That's a bad excuse. I wouldn't even have went down this road. So, what does that suggest? What did I say in the 7 Reasons? Underestimation. His team initially denied that they even underestimated Andy Ruiz. Now he's saying he was thinking about Wilder and Fury, and I don't want to be in there with Andy Ruiz. Who is this guy? So that's why you lost. So you don't think that, man? That's a pitiful excuse, bro. You know. So you think Andre Ward first choice was Alexander Brand or something? I talked to Andre Ward around that fight time. They reached out to undefeated fighters and other people to try to get a more meaningful fight, and people turned it down because it's Andre Ward. Who wants to fight Andre Ward, you know, and get whooped? So he gonna let Andre Ward, gonna let Alexander Brand embarrass him in Oakland, you know, because he didn't want to be in there with him, knowing the Kovalev fight was looming. That's the worst. That's pitiful, to be honest. That excuse. Ward knew he had Kovalev, so why didn't he get slept by Sullivan Barrera? Why didn't he get slept by Alexander Brand? He already knew the Kovalev fight was looming, so you can't fall asleep behind the wheel like that. You know, oh yeah, who's this Ruiz character? And then that Ruiz character is the one that did you in. My dude J-Dog said, facts are, we warned all y'all. New media and the LDBC warned you. Man, these dudes don't listen to shit. And then they just disappear. You talking about, I don't want to be in here with him. All right. And you know what the funny thing is? We kill the game so much. New media is killing the game so much that these dudes just disappear and disintegrate. Like when I was doing videos talking about, I'm like, yeah, it's a good fight, but I picked Wilder to beat AJ. I was being met with a lot of people that agree with me, but I was also being met with a lot of people who are like, "You're fucking full of shit, and you suck at Wilder's dick. You're biased, and whoop whoop whoop." And I'm like, "Damn." So there was all this energy about people who were offended that I thought Wilder had a chance to beat. Oh, AJ's gonna kick his fucking ass, and you Yanks are all the same. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then now that Ruiz beat him, a guy who's considered, less powerful or from the perception lesser, where are these guys at? Like, why don't they just say, oh, okay, Andy Ruiz was able to beat him, but Wilder still will get his ass kicked? They just completely shifted sides and say now it's like they're in agreement and they agree that Wilder would have destroyed AJ. But then why were they arguing with us? Why were they arguing with new media saying, AJ would destroy Wilder and I can't wait for the fight? These dudes is full of shit, man. I can't even rock like that. Just, if you're wrong, we're all wrong in life at different points in time. Just ride that, go down with the Titanic. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to ride the wave. They just disappeared. They arguing with me on Thursday saying he's scared and ducking, and he ducked Dillian White and ducked AJ. And then Saturday comes, Ruiz beats him. Now they're like, oh yeah, Wilder would have destroyed him. Trying to blend in. Motherfuckers trying to blend in. It's like that dude in Brazil who tried to sneak out the prison just like his daughter. The motherfucker had a fake ass Mission Impossible mask on, but the shit didn't even look. The Mission Impossible ones be dope. This dude had a weird ass mask. He had a mask trying to sneak out the prison. Like, that ain't you. Man, take that shit. The motherfucker started taking his glasses off, and man, who the fuck is this? He stuffed his bra. Motherfucker was wearing a bra and all types of shit. Hey, bro, you is not slick. I mean, he had a push-up bra and all types of shit. Glasses, man. You look crazy out here. Then they're like, take that shit off, and he took it off, and he just looking all crazy. Yeah, man. I'm looking for old media. You seen him? I told you they dying. I told you what I came to do this year. All their channels dying. No credibility. No credibility, bruv. The dude looked like the end of a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Like, Zoink Scoop. Yeah. Oh, shit. Man, they was arguing. Oh, yeah, Wilder, he's going to get destroyed. Chicken leg, windmill Wilder. All right. Then Ruiz beat him. They disappear. It's like the sand people. They just like disintegrate into the sand and shit. Man, get these dudes out of here. Sick of them. Man, PBC been killing though. PBC been killing. Like, ESPN and Top Rank, some of the stuff is like, huh? And then with DAZN, there's a lot of stuff that's like, huh? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, for example, Jaime Munguia versus Jesse Vargas. You can't get that done. That's bad, man. You can't get Jaime Munguia, Jesse Vargas. That's not even like a huge fight like that. You can't get that over the line. Crazy. But it's a weird thing from Top Rank. I like the fight a lot. Vodstik versus Beterbiev. I think that's the fight. Yeah, Vodstik versus Beterbiev, which is a fight I've actually asked for. They put it in Philly. That just seems like a weird place for that fight. Two foreign guys from Russia and Ukraine, and they fighting in Philly. I don't know. Still a good fight, but the location seemed a bit odd to me. But nonetheless, I'm definitely watching that. That's a good fight. Jesse Vargas fought Thomas Delorme and Humberto Soto on DAZN. Smash the like button. We got to get these likes up, people. We got to get these likes up ASAP. Another reason PBC got that Vito kid, that white chocolate kid, he fought on a top rank undercard, and some people thought he was gonna sign the top rank ESPN or maybe even DAZN. He went with PBC. He said they got the best thing smoking, and man, I can't wait. Old media looking crazy. You think Spence is getting upset by Sean Porter? Interesting. Interesting. Real interesting. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. The likes ain't where they need to be. I got some stuff to do. Peace. Thank you guys for tuning in as usual. White Chocolate went to PBC. The Vito kid, he just fought on top rank in I think the Shakur Stevenson card and got an impressive knockout. So everyone thought he was going to top rank. That motherfucker fought one fight. He's only 17. Ego, your memory is crazy. I didn't know Vargas fought twice on DAZN. Yeah. Yeah, but it's I go to these fights and or cover the fights, whether I'm at home or if I go to the fight. So it's easier, to keep them breadcrumbs when this is what I do for a living. This is not like I do this full time. This ain't like, I go work at KFC and then come home and do this shit. I do this full time. So yeah, I'm pretty in tune with what's going on at most times. Boots has a fight. I think it's on PBC. AJ Ruiz, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I think they don't want to fight in, they just want somewhere neutral. Anyway, I'm out. Holla at the boy.